Hi, I'm Jen, and thank you so much for checking out my channel, Your Best Work Life. Here we talk about all things that help you with writing the perfect resume, preparing for an interview, and advancing in your career. So if that's something that is helpful for where you are in your career path and your journey, please be sure to subscribe. If this video was helpful today, make sure to share it with your friends, colleagues, your network. A lot of people are in career transition right now, so would love to be able to help as many people as I can. And if you have questions or feedback, please leave them in the comments below. I'm happy to respond or even create additional videos that will help you and meet you right where you are. If you are actively looking for a new opportunity or thinking about making a job change, definitely check out my website, liveyourbestworklife.com. I've got lots of great resources there, including a free resume writing guide. So liveyourbestworklife.com, the top right corner, click on resume tips, and you can grab it there. Today I want to talk about what to do if you were laid off. 2020 has been a crazy year for all of us globally, doesn't matter where you are. But as far as career and jobs, there has been so much transition, so many people who have lost their jobs, possibly been furloughed, had their hours cut. So a lot of people are really in transition and not sure what to do next. So I want to talk about what to do if you were laid off. At this recording, it's about mid-November 2020. So at this point, the market has stabilized and a lot of companies are hiring again. But if you were just recently laid off, of course, make sure you're looking into filing for unemployment and some of those things. But this video is really going to be focused on what to do next in terms of finding your next opportunity. Number one, reflect and reassess. So you really want to take some time to look back at the past year or your most recent career opportunity. So depending on how recently you were laid off or lost your job, look back at that. Look back at the year and what you've learned, what some of those challenges were. Reassess your skills. What things did you take away from that opportunity that you didn't have going into it? You really want to focus on those transferable skills and some of the things you gained in your recent years of experience, so you can start to think about how that will apply to your next steps moving forward. So do some reflection and then reassess. So based on your recent experience, based on what you've learned and the current skills and strengths that you have, what makes sense as a next step for you? So do some reassessing of your goals and your next step in your career and what that would ideally look like for you. So kind of paint that picture in your head of, in my dream world, what would this look like? And that will at least help you start to shape an idea of where you need to go next or what steps you need to take to move forward and get back in the saddle, so to speak, and find that next career move and that next opportunity. Number two, once you've done some reflection and reassessing of your strengths and your skills and your goals, you want to update your resume. So really make sure you take the time to be thoughtful in updating your resume, focusing on those transferable skills, focusing on your accomplishments. I have a whole separate video specifically around where to start writing a resume. That's exactly what it's called. So if you either look here on my YouTube channel or on my website, liveyourbestworklife.com, right there on the home page, there's a whole section on where to start with resume writing. So definitely check out that video. Again, I mentioned I have that free guide of 10 tactical tips to write an effective resume. Grab that on my website as well. So that's a great place to start, but you need to get your resume updated so you can start to get it out there. Number three, speaking of getting your resume out there, you need to reach out to your network. So let people know, whether it be former colleagues, maybe previous supervisors, or even people that you've used as references in the past, even your friends and family. Reach out to your network. Let people know that you are open and looking for new opportunities. Sometimes people make assumptions that, oh, you know what, they've always had an opportunity, they've always had a job, they're doing great, and they just don't know, so they don't think to reach out to you. So make sure your network knows that you are open and looking for new opportunities so that they think of you if they happen to know of something that might be of interest or a good fit for your skills. Number four, apply to jobs and follow up. So of course, a lot of people start with the applying to jobs, but they don't always take the time to follow up. And especially now, there are lots of applicants out there. Again, companies have started to pick up on hiring again, so the economy is picking up. There are jobs to be had, but there is a lot of competition. So just applying for a job is not enough. You have to apply, but you have to follow up. So give it a few days after your initial application. You do have to be a little bit patient in some cases. Again, there is a lot of competition. A lot of people are out there applying for new jobs. So many positions are being flooded with applicants. So be a little bit patient, but you do have to be persistent and you have to be proactive. Make sure they know who you are, why you're a good fit, and why you're interested in that opportunity. It will significantly increase your chances of getting called on for an interview or at least getting into a dialogue with that company and being considered for more opportunities. Number 5, be positive and persistent. I know looking for a new job can be so stressful, it is overwhelming, it can be draining. Looking for a job can be and feel like a full-time job. So I completely understand that, but all things that are worth it, most of the time they take time. And especially when it comes to your career, your job, your livelihood, you typically spend more time with that, with those people, with that company, doing that thing than you do anything else in your life, really. So please be positive, be persistent, hang in there and keep going. You will find an opportunity, but sometimes the right one does take time. Have a sense of urgency, keep at it, but you can do it. So be positive, be persistent, and just keep applying for new jobs and keep following up. When the time is right, the opportunity will work out. Let's quickly recap what to do if you were laid off. Number 1, reflect and reassess. Look back at your recent experience, look at your strengths, and reset those goals so that you can move forward. Number 2, update your resume. Don't forget to grab my 10 tactical tips for writing an effective resume at liveyourbestworklife.com. Top right corner, click on resume tips. Number 3, reach out to your network. Let it be known you're looking for a new opportunity so people think of you when they have one in mind. Number 4, apply to jobs and follow up. It's not enough to get the applications out there. Make sure you're following up with those different hiring managers or HR contacts to get yourself considered. Number 5, be positive and be persistent. I know it's stressful and I know it's overwhelming, but keep a positive attitude. It will keep you sane, it will keep you going, and it will help you land an opportunity at the end of the day. So I hope these 5 tips were helpful for you as you look at navigating what to do in your next steps if you were laid off. If this video was helpful, please be sure to share it with anyone that you know who may have lost their job this year or is really in transition as far as their career or their job goes. Again, be sure to subscribe and check out my website, liveyourbestworklife.com. Leave any feedback or questions below. Thank you so much for checking out my video today and wishing you so much success in the days and months to come. Thank you.